Welcome to Mzansi News 24. Our today's headline is Suspended Police Sergeant Fanny Nkosi will remain in custody after the state secured a postponement. Stay tuned and don't miss out on any line.
Possession of a ballistic report of a cash in transit robbery that happened in Limpopo. So all these are under investigation to ascertain, because you all know that, you're all aware that he is a detective. It's nothing strange if he's in possession of dockets, but it should be dockets that he is assigned to, that he is mandated to investigate. But given that he is on suspension, then he shouldn't be in possession of any SAPS property. He was supposed to have handed in all these dockets. So that is quite a red flag as to why he would be in possession of SAPS property, which includes those dockets. And I think the question also arose in court to say, why were these dockets seized during the first raid when the defense stated that those dockets were there? Remember, on the 8th of October, he was still at work. He is a detective. So those particular dockets were in the state vehicle. And he mentioned that he is part of the team that is investigating those dockets. So the first team that conducted that particular raid did not see anything strange on his explanation as to why he would be in possession of those dockets. But now that he's on suspension, then it really raises a concern as to why he is still in possession of those particular dockets. So that is why I said our investigators are on the ground and they are conducting those particular investigations. They will be drawing all those dockets from those particular stations, your Sinoville, your Sosangube, Limpopo, and so on, just to ascertain what may have happened. Why were all these cases closed as undetected?
Yes, Mrs. Kakan.
Thank you, Chair. Chair, apologies, you may have 7 files before you, and the witness has them, but I will try to keep it to a minimum.
Which ones should we have immediately?
At this point, please take file 1, which has got the statement and annexures. Could you also take that?
Thank you. You will take us to the rest when the time comes.
Indeed, Chairperson.
Thank you.
It's better. Ms. Farrow, I do apologize. I may say Commissioner in Chief. I'll try to stick to one. Commissioner Farrow, you've got the statement that is 23 pages in front of you, starting at page 1. Could you confirm whether that is your statement and you stand by it?
Yes, I do, and I stand by it.
Please go to the last page, page 23 of that statement. Is that your signature?
Yes, it is.
All right. In terms of process, what I'd like us to do is for you to go through your statement, which you've prepared, take us through with the commissioners and the public, and explain where you need to or elaborate where you need to. At this point, we'll try and not interfere a lot, but we will try. At some point, the commissioners may well ask questions, or I may have questions. And thereafter, we'll then probe in line with our terms of reference and questions. Thank you. Please start.
Before you start, Commissioner, Mr. Skakane, please pull the mic closer to you if your devices will permit. Thank you.
Is that fine? Thank you. Please proceed.
Thank you, Chairperson. Thank you, Commissioners. I will start with my table of content. I will do an introduction. Then I will do a background and appointment, and my role as the TMPD. C, I will do procurement and best practices. Handover of asset protection to TMPD, also known as APSS. I will then also touch on D, TMPD 02, 2016/2017, security services, request for additional funding, aftermath of stopping ad hoc services, and under E, I will touch on TMPD 012024/2025, land invasion, and then I will start with my concluding remarks. A, introduction. I, the undersigned, Yolanda Catherine Renee Faru, do hereby make oath and say that I am an adult female residing in Pretoria. My place of work is the Tshwane Metro Police Department headquarters, and that is in Pretoria West. Having assumed the role of the Commissioner of Tshwane Metro Police on the 1st of October 2023. Save where otherwise stated, or where it appears from the context to the contrary, the facts contained herein are within my personal knowledge and are, to the best of my knowledge and belief, both true and correct, and I do swear positively thereto. In respect of my time before my appointment, I rely mostly on documents which I have access to by virtue of my position and which are under my control. Over the course of my position, I have consulted officials under me to obtain more information and context in relation to certain matters, particular set out below. Where I make reference to the regulatory framework that is based on my interpretation and how Saps has been applied. I do not understand that the statement requires me to make legal submissions and accordingly refrain from doing so. I depose to the statement to assist the Judicial Commission of Inquiry into Criminality, Political Interference and Corruption in the criminal justice system arising from the specific allegation made public by Lieutenant General Kwanazi on 6 July 2025. I do not intend to be verbose in the statement and will try to deal with specific areas of concern relevant to the terms of reference of the Commission. Recently, I have observed certain things within the Tshwane Metro Police Department, also TMPD, which has led me to take certain corrective steps and where necessary consequence management are in progress. However, over the past weeks, I have come to learn with great shock and dismay on what was apparently taking place in the TMPD, whether it was before my tenure or whether it was now in this time. It is not, it would seem, issues of irregularity